record this for the 10,000th time. So, my phone's been weird recently. I fucked up my thumb. It hurts. So all the recordings were shit. They didn't, like, storage stuff, and then it just was not cooperating. So I just stopped recording, finished my workout. So we're not going to post today. I just didn't have the recordings. I didn't feel like posting what I had because I didn't like it. So this is what you're getting today. This is what's going on YouTube. It's like just a 5-minute spiel. Maybe 10, maybe a little bit longer. Who knows? Yeah, just this is what you're getting. I want to say, just for content wise, like, say what I was going to say, what I wanted to record, what I was going to post on, like, TikTok and Instagram and stuff. I'm just sitting in my car at this point. If I've always believed that it's not how you train. It, in a sense, it's not how you train that matters. Like, for instance, like, this came up. It originally came up when I was doing RDLs, and I was just thinking, like, well, I was saying, like, oh, my form wasn't perfect here, like, it was seeping up into my lower back, like, I could feel it there. And I was saying, oh, I could drop it down and do a plate, and only do, say, a plate for 10 perfect reps with perfect form. That wouldn't work for me. I've always believed that it's it is how you train, but it's all how you feel while you're training. I could do 10 perfect reps, perfect form, with a lighter weight. I don't feel like that would do well for me. I've always, especially specifically on RDOs, I've always gone heavier weight. Yeah, my form may slack, but as I progress, my form will get better, and then I will up the weight and do the cycle over again. That's how I lift. That's what I like. That's how I've always done it. I always believe that if you don't like the way you're lifting, you're not going to get the goals that you want. Same thing with anything else in life. If you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to see progress, the same progress as if you were doing something that you did like doing. If I like working out heavy weights, good form, maybe not perfect form, but good form, I'm going to do that more because I feel like I'm going to see the most progress doing it that way. 100%, if you like doing it a different way, do it a different way. It's what you like. It's always been what you like, how you like doing it. There's no specific set way. Everybody, like, there's these pros and the specialists and trainers that are like, oh, do it this way, this is optimal. But in the end, you know you the best. Only you know what is best for yourself in the end. If that's doing it 10 reps, perfect form every time, lighter weight so you can have that perfect form, by all means do that. That's what's best for you. These specialists and the pros, and they know what they're talking about to a degree, but it's to a degree. They're saying they do that because they believe it's best for them. That's what they like doing the best. Again, it all comes down to if you don't like what you're doing, you're not going to see the same results. You're not going to see the same results as you would see if you were doing something that you liked. Oh God, it's 10:40. It's 11:15 already. Holy shit. I thought I was going to get out of there. I was at the gym early tonight, too. Anyways. Second one. This is the last. I've also always believed that if you're not training with intensity, some sort of intensity, what's the point? You know? Like, if you don't feel like, if you're not pushing yourself to the point of, if you're not pushing yourself past comfort, like you're not just like slightly uncomfortable, you need to be at the point where you're like, granted, this, what I'm going to say does take time to build up to. You can't start off right off the bat doing this. But if you're just training, just like half-assing stuff, like, again, you're not going to see progress. You're not going to see anything if you're, till failure every time. Maybe not to the point where you're pushing yourself, oh, I'm going to throw up, I'm going to pass out, I'm going to collapse. I'm not saying do that. I'm not saying hurt yourself. I'm saying push yourself to maybe get to that point and then cut it off there. Don't push yourself so far that you're going to hurt yourself or make yourself sick. Or, I mean, we've all thrown up once, or, we've all thrown up at least once in the gym or before the gym or whatever. It's going to happen. It's going to happen. But if you're not pushing yourself to the point where whatever muscle you're targeting is aching by the time you're done, is so sore by the time you're done, granted, I'm basing this off of what I do. Usually I like it doesn't really hurt to move, but it's like really sore. I'm gonna use my arms for instance. Like, after I finish hitting arms, whether that be just biceps, just triceps, or both, really pumped and sore. That's what I train to. That's what I feel is going to get me the most out of my workout. I think you get what I'm putting down here, picking up what I'm putting down, That's it. We'll be back tomorrow with arms. We should get all the filming stuff figured out. It should work. Other than that, not much. So, see you guys tomorrow, hopefully.